What's up, guys? Today I want to review two palettes that I picked up from a brand called BYS. First is the Smokey On The Go eyeshadow palette. These are the shades here. The lightest shade is the only matte. I'll also review the Contour Trio palette. I picked up the shade Sweet. This comes with a bronzer, highlight, and a blush. All appear to be matte. We're going to jump right in, guys. Time to warm up first. Starting with the E.L.F. eye tapes, we're going to apply that and this eyeshadow primer from Luscious. This does a great job in hiding that veinage. So I'm just going to blend that all over the lid and underneath the brow. Make sure everything is nice and blended. And this is the result here. With the Trio palette, I'm going to go in that bronzer shade and use it as a crease color shade. So I'm just going to keep building it up. Using the Smokey On The Go palette, I'm going to start with the shade Jet. And I'm focusing it on the outer V only. This is the result here. To build up that black, I'm going to go in with the shade Midnight. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm just focusing on the outer V to build up that color. So far, so good. Wetting the brush for maximum pigment, I'm going in with the shade called Thunder. And, ooh, we're seeing some pigment here. That's good. Come on, cheap palette, make mama happy. I'm going to build up that silver shade with the next shade called Enlighten and focus it on the inner corner. Let's take a look here. So far, so good. I'm liking what I see. Wait a minute. What is this? Keeping it moving, we're going back in with that bronze shade, and I'm going to build up that crease color a little bit. This shade is very, very light, so I'm trying to hang in there. I'm trying to rock with this, guys. We're going to apply the silver shades on the bottom. And with the darkest shade, I'm going to build up that outer V even more. So I'm going to also apply that in the lower lash line in the corner, outer corner. Back with that bronzer shade, building up the crease again because that shade is so freaking light. I am not liking all this fallout, guys. That's too much fallout, but I literally got the solution. Hello, Bioderma. I love this stuff. Problem solved. Moving on. For watery eyes, try this eyeliner. You will thank me later. I'm applying it on the lower lash line and the upper. And I'm feeling this beat a little bit. Hey! I'm going to apply this L'Oreal Lash Primer before the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. This is the eye look that we have achieved so far. I'm going to close in to show you guys my watery eyes. And this eyeshadow is starting to separate on the inner corners there. I'm not liking it, but I'm going to smile anyway. This face primer from Covergirl has become my best friend. It is extra, extra moisturizing. I love it. For more moisture under the eye and to smooth that area out, I'm going to use the Smashbox Under Eye Primer. You guys know I love this stuff. And the Badescu Facial Spray before we go in with the Fenty Matte Foundation. This sponge from InStylish is amazing. If you guys are interested, I have a coupon code for you. And we're going to blend that out really nicely with this sponge. I mean, seriously, guys, this sponge is excellent. I'm so happy. I'm gonna apply the E.L.F. Camo Concealer. This is a heavy-duty concealer. Great for that extra coverage, but it is a little heavy, guys. So I want to make sure I blend it out really, really nicely. The Fenty Loose Powder. I love this loose powder. It literally feels like flour. It is so finely milled. It is wonderful. I love it. I'm going to blend it all over, and especially underneath the eyes. We are getting somewhere, but this eyeshadow, ugh. Back to the Trio palette. We're going to use the bronzer as an actual bronzer, and I'm just building it up all over the face. It's extremely light, guys. You see how much I had to use. I'm going to sharpen that bronzer with the Fenty powder on the bottom part of the face and blend that out. Now let's try this blush here. Alright, so I'm applying it on the apples of my cheeks and I'm just going to blend it out. I do see some pigment here. I see more pigment from the blush than I do of the bronzer. Alright, so we're going to wet the face and go in with our highlight. This is from Essence and this is very nice for medium skin toned personnel. I'm going to highlight my life and all of my face and blend that out. For lip liner, I'm going to use the Colourpop LIppie pencil in the shade Bumble. This shade is just gorgeous, guys. I love this thing. I'm going to combine this lip liner with a lip gloss from Revlon. This is Rosy Future. And setting the face with this tiny pretty Vulgar setting spray. And this is the result here. This is the face we came up with. Let's talk a little bit about these palettes. First, with the Smokey On The Go palette, I wasn't too crazy about it. The silver shades were pigmented, but they started to separate in the inner corners. I'm close up here just to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, I generally have watery eyes, but this has never happened to me before. The darker shades were okay, nothing to rave about. The bronzer shade in the contour palette was very light in my opinion, at least for my skin tone. I can barely see it, and I usually love to pack on bronzer. I was happy with the blush. That concludes this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click here to check my other videos. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.